Hey! So I'm a bit late. That's because I studied for AP World last night instead of making a video, which I really shouldn't have done because the AP World test was really easy. I'm sure there are some people who found it hard depending on like what you studied, but what I knew was what was on the test and what I didn't learn last night, what I had learned a very long time ago. And I opened it up and I looked at the first question and I was like, yes, because it was easy. And the essays, I can't talk about what was on it. Yeah, technically for 48 hours, and I feel as though I shouldn't put that on the internet. Anyway, I just got back from Socratic Club and I'm going to study for my last AP test, which is tomorrow in like 30 minutes. So I thought I'd just make a quick video. I'll probably end up editing it and putting it on when I get home, but I might as well just like make it now. Thinking I'd talk about people that like, I don't know, people like, I think we should definitely talk about the Avengers next week, Sky. I think that's a great idea. But I was thinking that I would talk about maybe like inspire me, or people that, you know, very interesting people that I think are really cool. I'm gonna start with like people that like, I don't know, I'm not gonna do like people in my community because you guys wouldn't know them, but like other people like Norman Borlaug. He's really cool. He was the founder of the Green Revolution, and he basically altered crops so they'd have a shorter stalk height so that you could get higher yield from crops, which ended up saving billions of lives because now more people can like eat, and that's really awesome. It's like, oh, people are so cool. Science is so cool. And well, technically he's an anthropologist, but that's like a type of science. Part of why I want to be an anthropologist, besides my AP Human teacher, who is one of the coolest people ever. I don't know, I find I really admire people who like do something for someone else, you know what I mean? And people who are cultured, you know a lot about the world and like try and give something back to the world. My friends and I have been making this world travel bucket list. It's wonderful. We basically just listed every place that we want to travel, and right now we're at like 214 different places, and we have them like numbered, and now we're separating them geographically, and we're going to try and like plan out our little trips for when we're older. We're really crazy and we're obsessed with the world, which is fun. Yeah, so Sky's an adult, which is weird. It's gonna be cool though, Sky, to watch you in college. Be able to like see all your stuff you're doing, and your homework, and your classes, and how cool of a college student you are. So that's fun. I'm excited for you though. Are you excited? I would be excited. I mean, moving away from your family is kind of weird, especially since like our whole lives. I know I personally have lived with my family my entire life. I mean, I guess it depends on the person, everyone's different, but like for me that would be really weird, but I'd also be really excited just because like it's like, wow, I'm growing up. But you know, growing up is a good and a bad thing. Like on one hand, I guess you can't be like the innocent little kid anymore, but on the other hand, it's just like you get to experience the world and there's so much. I've lived in suburbia for a very long time, and we actually talked about that in the Socratic Club at my school. It's basically where we just like talk about things. But we were talking about how our perspective has been altered because we live in like the suburbs, and I just really want to go other places. Oh my god. Life is cool. Life is cool. So I have a map in the corner of my room, and I'm really sad because it doesn't have a sub-Saharan Africa. So I went in and I drew, it has sub-Saharan Africa, it doesn't have South Sudan. So I went in and I drew South Sudan, and now it's this little like magenta blob like in the bottom, you know, the western portion of Sudan. I'm sorry, South Sudan, that I don't know what you're shaped like. I need to look that up so I can like draw it better. Yeah. So AP Human wasn't that bad, and I need to go study, AP World, but I do need to study for AP Human because I've heard it's easy, but I really want to get a 5 so I don't have to pay for college. That's the worst part about college, is probably like thinking about how I'm going to pay for it, because college is expensive. So yeah, now I'm like internet friends with 2 college kids. That's crazy. Sky, Tam, you should tell us what college is like for you. Like, I know you talk about your tests sometimes, but it would be cool. So yeah. Today is Thursday. Oops, I'm late. Sorry. I'm sorry. And tomorrow's Friday, so Tam, I will see you tomorrow.